Hello, everyone, and welcome to One Night Only September from the Impact Zone in Orlando, Florida. Josh Matthews and the Pope ringside for what is going to be 3 hours of non-stop adrenaline-pumping action that you can only get each and every month at One Night Only.
Eli Drake.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing from Los Angeles, California, Eli Drake.
He is the namer of dummies. He is Eli Drake. Talk about someone who exudes confidence. Doesn't care what anybody thinks about him. Does things however he wants, how he sees fit. Loves water. Only drinks it. Some inside information on Eli Drake.
You think? Not only does Eli Drake love water and he drinks it all the time, he refuses to share it. So you think about how hot it is down here, and if there's no water to be found, well, you can't get it from Eli Drake, and he has a lot of jugs of water.
And if he sees another beverage around, he just dumps it out.
And fill it with water.
I don't think anybody asked you because I'm talking. Let me talk to you. Did somebody say One Night Only? Yeah. Did somebody say Eli Drake? Yeah. Did somebody say Earl Hebner? No. And how appropriate that Eli Drake is standing here, because what do I do in One Night Only? I look for victory. Why do I look for victory? Why do I do that? Because Eli Drake always... I didn't ask you. Eli Drake always wins. Let me say that again for you. Eli Drake always wins, even when I lose. Now that might not make sense to a lot of you, and I get it. Why? Because dummy, yeah. Dummy, yeah. Dummy, yeah. Basically what I'm telling you is that even when I lose, I win. Why? Because most of you, the average people, you let life just wash over you like a wave. You take everything as it comes and you say, well, everything happens for a reason. Well, guess who doesn't do that? You don't say the name, I say the name, dummy. Quiet down. Eli Drake doesn't do that. Quiet down. Because what I do is I don't wait for opportunity to sit in my lap and then wonder why it doesn't come. No, 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 no. What I do is I find the opportunity. Every fall, every possible failure, every loss presents opportunity. So what I do is, even if there is an opportunity, I create my own opportunity. I said I create my own opportunity. Yeah. 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 Shut up, dummies. I wasn't asking you. Now, when I win and I take advantage of these opportunities, I do it in my life professionally and I do it in my life personally. But tonight, we're talking about an intergender tag team match. Now, generally, the rule of thumb is not to dip the pen in the company ink. But tonight, I got to tell you, it's an exception. So, there's this little Pop-Tart back there who just can't keep her eyes off Eli Drake. As a matter of fact, every time she looks at me, there's a twinkle in her eye that tells me there's a tingle in her loins. Quit it. So without further delay, I want to go ahead and bring her down here so we can address the elephant in the room. Sienna, come on down here, mama.
So Eli Drake feels that Sienna, former Knockouts champion, has a crush on him. That Sienna likes Eli.
She has a tingle in her loins.
Yeah, and that Eli will start dipping his pen in company ink. You're just here at One Night Only, though. So Sienna doesn't look all that impressed with Eli Drake.
Only on the One Night Only, folks.
Hey, I can say this. I spent a week in Mexico with these two. There might be a little something.
Oh, yeah?
Well, you know.
I'll tell you one thing. We're going to have to speak to the name of the dummies a whole lot more because they got a smile on your face in the process. I'll take that any day.
I like Eli Drake. I mean, nobody else seems to, appreciate the comedy that comes from Eli Drake. He's a funny guy.
Everybody else is normal. That's why, Josh.
I wonder if I can get Eli Drake to join me on commentary on Impact every week.
Now, ordinarily, I'd hold the ropes open for you, but I don't like to put girls up on a pedestal unless I'm looking up their skirts. But when she walked down here, did everybody just feel the temperature rise a little bit in this room? Huh? Yeah. There's a look in your eye that you got right now. Your lips are just salivating so much right now, and it just makes me wonder exactly what's going on in that pretty little head of yours.
Yeah. 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 No. If I told you what I really feel about you, they would never give me a microphone on television again.
Oh. Hold on. I see the swerve there. You hear that code? She's talking dirty right there. I like that. Woo. Yeah. 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 Shut up. Here's what I'm telling you. Tonight, it's you and me. And all we got to do is come together and we can put this whole thing. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, no. Soap opera continues. It's like a reality show. Surprised Earl didn't get involved there. Oh, there he is. He's in the middle of them now. And there he is. Hold on.
Now, this should take another 15 minutes before Grado makes it to the ring.
I love Grado.
Look! What is he wearing?
He's got on the Stars and Stripes.
What?
I mean, everyone is so happy to see Grado. Look, he's got America on one side.
I see that now.
And then he's got the Union Jack on the other. Largest flags I've ever seen.
For once, you and I, we are in complete agreement.
Oh, Grado is he's a worldwide phenomenon.
Well, would you look at this, huh? This reminds me of that American TV dating show, Love Connection. You see, I've always fancied myself as a bit of a game show presenter. So, before we find out if you two would like to make whoopee, and we tell our audience we'll be back in 2 or 2. Sienna, what's Eli Drake's favorite color?
I don't know, and I don't know, and I don't care.
It's red.
Why do you know that?
Oh, I've been watching, boy. I've been watching.
All right, so you're a creep. So you made a reference to a TV show that hasn't been on in 30 years. What are you, 50 years old, Chuck Woolery? I'm gonna put it to you like this. Whether we're a match made in heaven or we're a match made in hell, I got to tell you, tonight, we are gonna be covered in a load of victory. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you something right here and right now, Eli Drake, big man. I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to be on the losing side. You're right, it's time to fight. It's time to fight. And my tag team partner is a beautiful lassie. I was talking to her backstage. Well, when I say talking, she was looking right at the monitor, staring a hole right through you, Sienna. She is the best women's wrestler there is, and me and her are gonna beat you and become the winners. She is Jade!
I don't know where to start.
The end.
Well, mixed tag team match. It's Jade and Grado.
Well, he said one word that I understood, and that was Jade. One of the most accomplished female wrestlers in all the world. Not a bad partner to have. Probably the greatest he could have in this matchup.